Hey, Jonny with Field Van. Today we are here to take a look at the latest version of one of our most iconic floor plans, the Summit S1. In this version though, we've added a new twist to make it the most versatile and functional van we have ever built. This conversion starts with a 2500 144-inch wheelbase, low roof, all-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter van. This plan also works on the high roof 144 Sprinter, as well as the 148-inch wheelbase, high, medium, and low roof Ford Transit vans. Let's take a look. We've all seen the outside of the vans. Let's jump into the interior and talk about what makes this plan so great. With seating for 7 and sleeping for 4, tons of open space, it allows for your whole family to live comfortably. You can bring the dog, you've got plenty of storage, and you still have that open feel like a living area. We've improved on a few things over the years, and I want to talk about some of the new technology that we've added into this van. We've been building this layout for 35 plus years since the beginning of our company. I camped in this plan with my parents and my brothers. I use this plan with my family now, my wife and kids, and there was always just 2 things that we felt were kind of lacking in this plan. Number 1, the kids always ride kind of far back, so they weren't really able to have the conversation with us in the cab. Number 2, I had a bit of garage envy. I really like having a big open space in the back for all the gear, maybe haul mountain bikes, a dirt bike, and what we've done is added this sliding bench seat. So that allows the passengers here to slide forward while we're driving and have that conversation with the people in the cab. Another benefit of the track system is that when the bench is back, you can add additional captain chairs. Lots of people use our vans as a daily driver, and this is huge when you need to take all the friends to the next soccer game or social event. It is all FMVSS tested, DOT approved. It has integrated shoulder harnesses, integrated latches for your car seats, and it allows this bench to slide forward and back. Not only is this bench seat the perfect seat for traveling, it also comfortably makes into a bed big enough for 2 adults, so you can sleep 2 downstairs and 2 upstairs with our pop top. It also allows us to set up a table up there, maybe have a meal, play some games, and have everyone close together with those swivel front seats. And then with the garage, with this seat slid all the way forward, we have room for a dirt bike, mountain bikes, surfboards, you got your skis and snowboards, you name it, whatever gear you need, there is plenty of room back there. It's almost like having a wide open cargo van. And then you slide the seat back, and then it gives us, again, that open space, that room to move around, room for the dog, room to hang out, and everyone can sit in here comfortably. And that's the big change we made to this Summit S1 plan. We've talked about this bench seat. Now let's move up into the cab. I want to talk about what made this plan amazing for years and years. In the cab of this van, it has all the latest and greatest features from Mercedes. We have our 10-inch touchscreen MBUX Entertainment Center. It has adaptive cruise control. It has active lane assist. It has blind spot avoidance, collision assist. It has 360-degree camera. It also has front and rear speakers to make the sound system amazing. Before we get into the rest of the features of this van, let's start behind the scenes, the things you don't see. All of our vans come with what we call extreme weather insulation. Dual insulation. We use low E to skin all the walls. In the bigger void areas, we use thin slit batting style insulation. We have to build these vans for 4 seasons. We also have to build them so they can handle all the rigorous stuff that we like to do off-road. If you're banging around off-road in this van, we don't do squeaks and rattles. That's why every one of our cabinets is bolted through the floor. We use huge L brackets, backing plates. We go to the frame of the van. We use extra bracketry to make sure there's no squeaks and rattles when you're driving. We also line all of our doors and cabinets with trunk liner, so you're gonna have a quiet ride no matter where you go. Our background for over 35 years has been building rugged off-road campers. No matter what van we're building, we build them all the same, as if you're gonna be going banging around off-road. So they have to function, they have to be quiet, and they have to hold up over years of use and abuse. There are many reasons we focus on build quality. Of course, we want a happy customer in the end. We also back every one of our vans with the best warranty in the business. We have a 5-year unlimited mile warranty on our workmanship. You can't beat that. Now let's talk specifically about the rest of this S1 plan. Starting here in the cab, we always get the swivel front seats. It allows you to hang out up here. It opens up the van, makes everything more comfortable, and gives you more livable space inside the van. Behind our driver's seat, we have our galley cabinet. Above it, our galley shelf. Perfect for storing things like mugs, spices, paper towels. We have our heat shield here to protect from our induction cooktop. So any condensation or splashing from your cooking is protected by our heat shield. We have outlets on one end. We have dimmable light switch here for dimmable galley lights to light up your galley countertop. Here we have our Timberline controls. This controls your furnace and water heater. They run off of our diesel tank, and they give you both hot air and an on-demand hot water system. We have our Isotherm 100 refrigerator, plenty of room. We have drawers here. They're perfect for your cutlery, silverware, plates, cups. In this plan, we've upgraded our sink. It's huge. It's got a cutting board on top and perfect for washing those bigger pots and pans. So you might be asking yourself, in this plan, what do we do for a bathroom? In this cabinet, we have our Thetford porta potty. We put a little cover on it, so not only is it a potty, you can use it as an ottoman when you're sitting in the swivel front seats. We like to call it the pottoman. Any number of portable toilets can be used in this area. Behind the galley, we have what we call our Summit cabinet, specific to our Summit 1 floor plan. We have our big pantry, great for storing food, odds and ends for the kitchen. Above it, an optional microwave. If you don't want the microwave, we can go with a taller pantry. You'll also notice the L-track across the top. Clip in, you can have hanging bag storage, gear, backpacks. And then below that, we have our sliding storage. This is great for clothing. Behind it, we have a hanging closet. It can also have removable shelves there if you don't want the closet space. I like the closet in the winter and the shelves in the summer. On the passenger side of the van, we have a huge window. Great for viewing while you're riding. Passengers have an awesome view while you're traveling. Right behind the window, we have our outlets in our mesh pocket. While you're sleeping, tuck your phone in, plug it in, have it charged up and ready to go for the next day. Of course, all of our windows include insulated curtains. Keep it toasty warm in the winter and nice and cool in the summertime. Above our window here, we have our LED reading light. Just forward of the reading light is our Victron control panel. We have 324 amp hours of lithium-ion batteries right below me here. Connected to this control panel, it shows you what you have coming in from your solar. We have 200 watts of solar on the roof. Our battery also charges anytime you're driving through the alternator, as well as when you're plugged into a 30 amp panel on the side of the van. Last but not least on the interior of this van is the Field Van Pop Top. The Pop Top is one of the best ways to create extra bed space to sleep 4 people without having to move into a larger van. We've been building Pop Tops on vans since 1989 and have the most robust, weatherproof, durable Pop Top of any van on the market. Our top uses 2 worm drive motors to electronically lift the top with the push of a button. This system allows us to lift 150 pounds of weight beyond the top itself. So roof racks, solar panels, rooftop storage boxes, and snow loads in the winter are not a problem for this top. If the weather is nice, open up all the windows in the top for 360 degrees of fresh air and an open feel that is unrivaled by any van out there. When the temperatures drop, pull down the insulated shades that make a warm cocoon of insulation all the way around the top. Now let's take a look at the rear of this van. Here at the rear of the van, in our back doors, we have these magnetic flip-down tables. You can never have too much storage in a van. Here we keep our exterior shower wand. The shower hooks up right here. We have a rear curtain for privacy. And then we have easy access to our water system. We always have our freshwater tanks inside, very well insulated. All the water lines are run on the inside of the van. So you can have them in the winter, have your furnace going, keep all your water on board. We also make everything very accessible for service and for winterizing. You have access to your valves, access to your water pump. Everything's super convenient. Just forward of our water tank is our Timberline heating system. That has our furnace for hot air, our on-demand water system. Being in the same cabinet as our fresh water tank and water lines helps keep that area heated in the winter, so you never have to worry about freezing your water system. Looking at the back of this van, it's hard not to bring up again the massive amount of storage. Look at this garage. This seat isn't even slid all the way forward, and we still have a ton of space. We've got room for our mountain bikes, our surfboards, our stand-up paddles, camera equipment, whatever you're into. You slide this forward a little bit more, you can roll your dirt bike right into the back of this thing. And then on the rear doors here, more storage. There are always more accessories you can add to any of these vans. On this particular model, we have our Sherpa carrier with our one-up bike racks. And then we have on this side the B2 carrier with our monster box from our friends at Owl Vans. This is where I like to keep equipment, gear that I don't want inside the van, stuff that might get dirty, barbecues, your firewood, anything that you don't want on the inside, stores right out here in the back. At Field Van, it is up to you on how you would like to accessorize the exterior of your van. On this particular van, we've got our brand new Aluminess running boards, easy step in and out of the van. We've got our black Rhino wheels with our BF Goodrich off-road tires, and we've got our Fiamma crank out awning. Extend that out, expands your livable space so you can live outside the van and have plenty of room. That sums up the latest version of our Summit S1 plan. It has been an amazing journey taking our best-selling floor plan of all time and adding some new features, some new technology to make it the most versatile and functional van we have ever built. With seating for 7 and sleeping for 4, it can be used as a daily driver, it can be the perfect camper, gear, toy hauler. This thing does it all. If you like what you see and want to get your hands on one of these Summit S1s, or you want to reach out and build something custom to suit your needs, give us a call at Field Van.